Howdy everyone, and this is the Tuft Needle Premium Pillow. It's actually the second one I purchased because I loved my first one, purchased circa 2022, so much. It ships slightly compressed, but a quick unbag gets it expanded almost immediately. I especially like that the outer cover is removable and washable. Very nice. However, the one on the right here I purchased about 3 years ago, and it's been my absolute favorite pillow ever. So much so that the girlfriend's constantly trying to take it, so I got her own, thinking it was the same thing. But right away, I realized that something has changed in the last couple of years. So, if we look at these side by side, it's a little hard to tell. Notice the right one is thicker than the left. Now keep in mind, this one is 3 years older, so anything should be a little more impressed you'd think after 3 years in use. But no, brand new on the left is thinner than 3 years old on the right. Now, I knew that difference is kinda gonna be hard to see on camera, so I took my little combo square here, and I adjusted the switches. Barely not touching right there. If I move this over to the new one, you'll see it's, I don't know what about it is, a quarter or half inch, something like that. I don't exactly know what it is. But again, this is brand new. If anything, it should be thicker than the 3-year-old one after being used for 3 years. In addition to just being overall slightly thinner than the old one, it's also noticeably softer, so I've got 5 pounds of weights here. Put it on there. Notice about how much it sinks in there. And if I throw my straight edge across it, try not to put any additional weight on there, you'll see it actually ends up sort of touching the sides of the pillow before right about the same time it touches the weight. So, basically 5 pounds of weight sinks in to the point where the top of this is roughly flush with the top of the pillow. Okay, now remember on the brand new pillow how the 5 pounds of weight sunk in to the point that the top of the top weight was roughly flush with the top of the pillow. Same weights over here on the 3-year-old pillow. And look how much space we have. So, this 3-year-old one is pretty clearly both firmer and thicker than the brand new one, despite theoretically being the same pillow. So, I actually reached out to Tuft Needle about this, and they replied the following: "We have not updated our original foam pillow. However, because the pillow is cut from a bigger piece of foam, there will be potential variations in the feel of it, though it should not be significantly firmer or softer." This response made me think I just got an anomaly, so I ordered a replacement. Sadly, the third one felt exactly the same as the second. This means that one of the following is true, and I have no idea which. One, the pillow I purchased a few years ago was the anomaly, and the 2 newer ones are typical examples. 2, there actually was some change to the underlying model. Or 3, with age and use, the older pillow got both thicker and firmer. Again, which of these scenarios is true I don't know. On its own, it's a fine pillow, it's just not a carbon copy of what I received 3-ish years ago. So this is the second of 3 that I tested. Actually, I've tested all 3. There's the one in the back, there's the one up where I got boxed up, that was in third place. And this is the winner over here. The new Laxi. This one here, I really like the top CertiPUR the best because it will support every size wet top with air to come through. This one over here, it's only got a hole to top. And if you look over here, the full-size laptop, this is a pure solid. This is a Lenovo Flex 3. You can see that the vents are right at the top, and they actually line up with the new Laxi. And they line up here as well. The other laptop I held probably good. You can see that this works the best. While it gets covered up on this one. So, all of these also have a Windows Surface unit on both. They, of everything here, this Pretto art comes in second place. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. The main thing that I don't like because it's fairly similar to my winner. But the main thing I don't like is the support on up and down. When I move it up and down, oh, by the way, it is lighter than this one too. So that's a plus here. But the only reason I'm not picking this one as my winner is because these catches right here, they don't wind up. Or you gotta be very careful when you're lifting it up and down, because it gets crooked and it throws your whole laptop off. So because of that, now I know I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna put that in second place, the 4 out of 4 star. This one over here, the new Anxi, I'm gonna give 5 out of 5. And I tell you what, only because I only had 3, and I'm judging each one 3, 4, and 5 star. This one could benefit from open in the area right here so the flame can blow out. It's certainly designed the oldest because it seems to have no large laptops, while this one has the best. If you have any heat issues, you probably want to get this one, and then once you set this and get a level, just keep it. So I would almost keep this one right here if I didn't have one that functioned a little more stable on the bars. Now, once it's locked, it feels fairly sturdy. The up and the down, it's hard because it's supposed to be hard. That way it holds the 22 pounds or 21 pounds, whatever it's rated at. So I think it'd be good on either one. And you might check comparative bond price. But one last time, the negative on this one here is that these slide outs, they get twisted. They don't come out even.